Let me just give a brief words on the Energy Management Working Group. The main focus of the Energy Management Working Group initiative as part of the Clean Energy Ministerials to date has been actually to promote energy management systems in industry, and in particular the use of ISO 50001. And the Energy Management Working Group has set a target to reach close to 50,001 certification by the year 2020, an important and significant milestone. Perhaps you've heard a lot of the conversation in the Clean Energy Ministerial. There was a lot of discussion on investment in carbon capture and storage and in nuclear. And I felt, okay, very little was paid attention to the role of energy efficiency and energy management and how it actually plays an extremely important role in decarbonizing industry. And this is where we play, and particularly the Energy Management Working Group plays a role, because part of the evidence shows that energy management, a systematic approach to energy management can actually help us achieve 50% of the decarbonization of the industry targets. And this is very important for us to recognize excellence and achievement in this sector of decarbonization of the industry. So without much delay, I would like to invite Mr. Lee Yong, Director General of United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, to give a welcoming remark to the award ceremony. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Tariq. Excellencies, distinguished guests, good afternoon. This is a very, very encouraging event. As Tariq mentioned that while we focus on discussion of the nuclear energy, other source of energy, but we also need to look at the energy management. This is a decarbonization from the industry and also daily use of the event. So every year, the Clean Energy Ministry organizes this discussion and recognizes 50 organizations for their leadership in energy management as a way of elevating the global awareness on the energy management system and their benefits, their impact on the decarbonization and the climate change issue. The 50 organizations being recognized this year reported annually energy saving of up to the $383 million and the emission reduction of 4.3 million tons of CO2, which is equivalent to taking around 1 million passenger vehicles off the street. So every year, it's not one day. Ladies and gentlemen, there are significant achievements. By scaling them up, we will be able to make a big difference in mitigating climate change, improving energy productivity, and achieving the Sustainable Development Goals 2030 agenda. I'm very pleased to be here today with the heads of delegation from Russia, Indonesia, and Natural Resources Canada. As the country lead of the Energy Management Working Group, to present an award of excellence to the 3 winners of the 2018 Energy Management Leadership Award. Colleagues, friends, I'm pleased to introduce the 3 winners now, each of which has its own unique achievement that shows the relevance of the energy management system to all types of organizations and different size of the organization entities. They are Angada Sikana Island, the first national police force in the world to achieve ISO 50001 certification. As Tariq mentioned, by 2020, we would like to achieve the certification of the number of 50,001. But now this is one of the 50,001. And PJSC-MMK from Russia that achieved over $20 million savings from implementing no-cost measures identified within their energy management system. And the final one is PT-PJB, Gresik Power Plant from Indonesia, who have achieved the certification of its steam power sites. Please join me in offering my congratulations to the winners of the Energy Management Leadership Awards program. Let us give them a big applause. And as we acknowledge the 3 winners, it could also be equally appropriate for us to recognize the voluntary effort of our world-class jury of experts who came together to review the numerous case studies submitted for the award, which is an application for award. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, as a strong supporter and advocate for energy management as a means to achieve energy environmental business benefits. And we believe strongly, colleagues, friends, that ISO 50001 certification is a cost-effective tool that helps organizations manage and improve their energy performance. As the operating agent of the Energy Management Working Group, EMWG, and the CEM, we facilitate international cooperation and help enjoying best practices from more than 50 countries. All this would not have been possible without the support of Canada, one of the countries play a leading role in the climate change issues, and the members of the working group as well. Your active engagement in the working group has given us impetus to get to this stage, and we're looking forward to our continued cooperation in the coming years. I really wish all of you a pleasant evening and a pleasant trip go back home. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Director General Young. Now we would like to award our winners, and may I invite His Excellency Mr. Anton Enyutsin, the Deputy Minister of Energy from Russia, Ministry of Energy Russia, to the stage. And I would like also to invite Mr. Danila Tsilekanov, from PGSC, the winner from Russia, Iron and Steel Works. Welcome to the stage, and we'd like to Your Excellency.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for organization of this event. For Russia, this is very important to use this event to promote energy efficiency in all spheres, beginning from the lifestyle to the production sphere. And we hope just now this is only beginning, and you will try to expand your awarding in different spheres. Good luck. Good luck in future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. And Mr. Danila, if you would like to say a few words about your experience with ISO 50001 and energy management.
Sorry, I write my few words on the paper because my English is not so well. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, on behalf of Pavel Shilyaev, our Chief Executive Officer of Magnitogorsk Iron and Steel Works, I'm here today to say that our company has been historically focusing on energy performance and improvement. MMK is one of the world's largest steel producers and a leading Russian metals company. It turns out a broad range of steel products with a predominant share of high value-added products. In 2017, the company produced 12.9 million tons of crude steel and 11.6 million tons of commercial steel products. Energy efficiency and environmental safety control are the company's most important strategic goals, as well as the state in whole. 2015 was a turning point for MMK in the field of energy management. This year was declared the year of energy efficiency in the enterprise. Pavel Shulyaev issued the decree to reduce energy consumption by 5% with a breakdown by all MMK divisions and workshops. We turned to world practice and, based on methodicals proposed by UNIDO, thank you, decided to introduce the ICO 5001 as the least expensive and fastest way to cost saving. As the main tool for managing the system of implementation process, MMK started developing its own energy management platform, this IT platform. More than 200 parameters and influencing factors are used in it to analyze energy consumption. A regression analysis system, supplemented by the non-linear modeling process, is considered one of the most complex and progressive systems used in metallurgy. The accuracy of this system is about 97.5%. After the implementation of the system and the energy management platform, MMK saved more than $38 million for 3 years. The energy performance improvement is 8.1%, and the total CO2 emission reduction is almost 700,000 metric tons. Due to these outstanding results, MMK energy management system was awarded by the government of Russia Federation and recommended as the best practice for all the industries in the country to replicate. I also hope our example can be useful for industrial enterprise around the world, and we can successfully communicate to exchange experience in energy efficiency improvement. At the moment, more than 15 MMK employees have international certificates of energy managers. From 2016, every year, more than $15 million are spent on energy efficiency projects with 1.5 years average return of investment. This gives about $10 million savings, but the UNIDO methodology allows to save just as much without costing capex. This is very big amounts of energy saving without any cost, without any capex. This is methodological of UNIDO. So I want to thank the awards organizers, thank you, and Russian Energy Ministry for the honor to receive the Top Global Energy Management Award as a proof of our corporate commitment to the best global practice in the area, including ISO 5001 international standards. I'm also grateful to UNIDO and our team of specialists for the hard and productive joint efforts over the past 3 years. I think you know that the building of energy management system in the enterprise with more than 60,000 employees is not an easy task. Thank you very much, and best wishes to everybody present at the ceremony. I wish you great success in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Daniela, and congratulations. Now I would like to invite Mr. Lee Yong to help me present the second award to Angarda Sochana from Ireland. And I would like to Mr. Michael Dodd to receive the award. Congratulations. Mr. Michael, I'd like to share a few words about the experience.
Well, I had a slideshow. Perfect. Thank you. Right. My name is Michael Dodd. I'm the financial accountant and also the energy manager for Angarda Síochána. This is our police headquarters in Dublin. It dates back to 1845, and it's the home to 1,700 personnel. It is the city that never sleeps. 365 days a year, 24/7, this is operational. And I'm one of the 1,700 based there. I have a small energy team, and that's our mission statement, to protect and serve our environment. History in Garda Síochána dates back to 1922. We have 16,000 employees in Ireland and 564 Garda stations. We go from 1,700 people to a station of 2 people, and we're in every hamlet and village in Ireland. We have a fleet of 2,800 vehicles, from a large SUV to your small electric vehicle. We also started in 2010. I was asked, not tasked, but I was definitely tasked with becoming the energy manager. At that time, we had no people, no plan, and no process. So what I did, I contacted our energy advisors, and we put a plan and process in place. We found very simply that 20% of our estate accounted for 80% of our energy, heating, oil and gas, and that our fleet accounted for 35% of our overall cost. So the secret we did was to get the right people on the bus. The team consists of our facilities management people and also our fleet management people as well. And when we started, the mantra was very, very simple. Any savings generated by the fleet, we reinvest in the fleet, buy new vehicles, more energy efficient vehicles. Any projects, energy projects which we carried out, again, we reinvest in new projects to keep the ball rolling. Also, most importantly, I report to the Executive Director of Finance in Garda headquarters, who sits on the main Garda leadership board, and we have the backing of our Garda Commissioner, who is the #1 man in Ireland for policing. And in 2015, the energy team believed we were ready to go on the ISO 50001 journey. And by 2016, we became the second oldest police force in the world, became the first police force in the world to be certified for its Garda headquarters and for its Garda fleet. And then, in 2017, our training college in County Tipperary, which is our second largest energy user, was also certified. Prior to coming over here, we had put in place a next stage for ISO for 2018, which is to roll it out to the southern region and to the west of Ireland and put training in place. And then what we then did, as I said, we invest back in the processes. Now, the energy team, what's it brought us in the last 7 years? Well, we're the first police force to be certified. We have $11.4 million worth of savings. We're mandated by 2020 to have 33% energy savings. At the moment, we're at 25.7%. We're 1.7% ahead of our target. And that is primarily due to ISO 50001, which gives us the tools to measure and verify projects. What are the wins for the organisation as a whole? We've improved our operational efficiency in our vehicles and our infrastructure. We've got a better understanding of energy management thanks to ISO 50001. The other benefits we also have, we've increased energy awareness within the organisation. And one of the things we're about to embark on in 2018 is an e-module learning, which we are copying from the Dubai ports. I always believe in copying the best. And this will be given to every student in their induction week and all the promotion courses down the Garda College. Every employee will eventually get this course, which will benefit the organisation and the wider environment. And also, from an energy point of view, what we're wanting to do, as I said, is get the right people on the bus. So when we roll it out to the east and south and west, again, it will target the right people to help force on this process. Now, the last slide, if the gentleman doing the slideshow could just move on a little bit for me, please, if possible. Keep going, thank you. Again, so as you see, this is what we've been doing. That's the benefits. Again, on 70,000 tonnes. Again, please, sir. That's on energy benefits. We enhanced our reputation. What happened was, in 2010, we were seen as a laggard, poor. We're now seen as a leading light. We've won 6 national awards and here today. And it's really great to come to these forums and learn about how we can improve. And the final slide, which we come to, and again, please, sir, the final slide. This is our police training college in County Tipperary. This is the graduation day for all the students. They're now fully fledged members in Garda Síochána with police powers. That brings me back to the 29th of April 2016, when Garda headquarters and the Garda fleet became the first police force, the second oldest and the first police force in the world to be certified. That's how the NEC team felt. And in December of 17, again, the NEC team in the college felt the same way. All it remains to me to say is thank you and all the best.
Thank you, Michael, and congratulations to the Police Academy again. Congratulations. Well, before presenting our final award today to Indonesia, I would like to invite Ms. Joyce Henry, Director General of the Office of Energy Efficiency at Natural Resources Canada, to provide remarks on the energy management campaign, which is part of the work of the Energy Management Working Group, I understand. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I think this is on, right? Everyone can hear? Excellent. As mentioned, my name is Joyce Henry, and I have the privilege of being the head of the Office of Energy Efficiency at Natural Resources Canada, which is one of our government ministries in Canada. And as Mr. Lee mentioned earlier, Canada is the lead country for the Energy Management Working Group. Is that working? Okay. We're the lead country for the Energy Management Working Group and one of the leads for the Energy Management Campaign alongside Mexico and the United States. So we're very proud to play this leadership role. We're very committed to the success of these initiatives by working closely and collaboratively with our partners worldwide. So I'm very delighted to be with you today to celebrate the achievements of our award winners. Certainly want to commend them for taking the actions they've taken, and I know we're all learning a lot from the hearing about their journeys on ISO 50001. So just congratulations again to the recipients, and thank you for your leadership. Your success certainly serves as an example to organizations around the world that energy management systems work, that they save energy, money, they reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So it's a win-win-win for industry, consumers, and the environment. That's a lot of winning. As well, I'd also like to thank thank the other 47 organizations who received the Energy Management Insight Award for their commitment to raising global awareness of the benefits of energy management systems. In total, 50 organizations with facilities in 103 countries participated in the 2018 Energy Management Leadership Awards. And as Mr. Lee mentioned, collectively, and I just want to underline this because it's really significant, but they saved over $380 million in annual energy costs, and they avoided GHG emissions equivalent to taking 1 million cars off the road. So, the global breadth of organizations recognized today speaks to the success of the Energy Management Working Group's outreach and the attractive business case for energy management systems such as ISO 50001. So we still have a lot of work to do. We need to continue the momentum that we've built to date and accelerate the pace of adoption for energy management systems worldwide. That's why in 2016, the Clean Energy Ministerial launched the Energy Management Campaign. So the campaign to drive to 50,001 with the goal, as mentioned, reaching 50,001 certifications globally to the ISO 50001 standard by 2020. So we're in 2018 now. We've got a year and a half to go. We have nearly 30 public and private partners who've made the commitment to the campaign, including 14 member governments of the CEM, 3 non-CEM countries, 8 private sector companies, and 4 non-governmental organizations. So several of these partners are here today, and I want to acknowledge the governments of Indonesia and Russia, along with UNIDO, for their commitments to the campaign. According to the most recent ISO survey, we've just surpassed the halfway point in terms of certifications, so we're on our way to meeting our goal, but it is crunch time. So on our drive to the 50,001 thousands of partners across all sectors and countries are going to roll out the certification. And as one of the leads of the energy management campaign, Canada is calling on all organizations here today and all CEM award recipients to make a commitment to the campaign. So both governments and industry have a role to play. Commitments can be made in a variety of ways. Government can launch incentive programs to encourage ISO 50001 implementation. The private sector can pledge to manage their energy by certifying to ISO 50001. We've seen companies that have done that and the benefits of that. So these are all very specific, tangible steps that our partners are taking to bring us closer to the campaign goal and in turn move us collectively faster and further towards shared climate and energy goals. In closing, on behalf of Canada's leadership team for the Energy Management Working Group and the Energy Management Campaign, I'd just like to again say congratulations to those winners today. And we certainly hope to hear about more success over the next year and looking forward to seeing commitments to the Energy Management Campaign on our website, so drive to50001.org. And thank you again for the opportunity to speak today.
Thank you, Joyce. It was so heartening to see some of the companies and the logos on the top 50. It's not only industries, but municipalities, and we saw also a police academy. So the relevance of energy management systems for all type of enterprises and commercial services and municipalities. So I look forward to celebrating the 50,001 number by 2020 with the whole working group. I would like to recognize a recent member of the Energy Campaign and Energy Management Working Group, Argentina. They joined the group recently, last year, but they have made a tremendous progress with launching the campaign in Argentina and the national award. So congratulations, and we look forward to see Argentinian companies on the next year Excellence Award. Finally, our third winner, we would like to recognize the winner from Indonesia. And for this, may I invite His Excellency Ambassador Eddie Haryadi, Special Advisor to the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources for International Cooperation and Relations, Indonesia. Please, welcome. And I would like to I'll give you this to help me present the award to PT BGB Power Plant and Mr. Yes. To present the award.
This very back to
Yeah.
congratulations, Selamat yang congratulations and thank you for this.
Thank you. Mr. Jamin, would you like to say a few words about the experience from the company and your experience? Yeah.
This is working? Okay. Okay, thank you. Excellency, Mr. Tarek and Mr. Liang, and all the excellency of delegates from all the members of the CEM. So in this opportunity, I will bring my presentation about energy management leadership at the power plant of Gresik. The next slide. Yes, this PGB Gresik power plant. This consists of steam power plant. Is unit 1, 2, 3, and 4, and another combined cycle, 3 blocks. This power plant is occupied 78 hectares, totally is 410 employees, and contribute about 4.1% of the Java Island system. And totally in this capacity is 2,140 megawatts installed capacity. This power plant is not new. It is, has been commissioned in 1992. It's been already 25, 26 years. But this power plant is good managed and good operate, so at this time still has a good contribution to produce the electricity with the clean and efficient way. Next. So our government is declared number 70 2009. It is about energy conservation. This by government of Indonesia. And secondly, that our company make the contract performance with our station manager and step up Mr. Ombang, and this is my plan manager. So every year we make a contract to improve the efficiency of the power plant. So by step, the improving of the efficiency, we under guide of the government of Republic Indonesia, and also we are using the KPI, key performance indicator, to control the improvement time by time. ISO 50001, it is guide us to how to manage energy, how to make efficient of the process, and so on. And also we are not only the certified of the 50001, but we are also certified at least 10 our employee become the manager of the energy. So at this time we have 10 manager of energy that our resource to run and to operate this 50,000 energy management system. So we are working on the two sides, in the process side and also in the resource side, it's mean from the human capital. So by this method, we are now successful to implement the ISO 50001 since 2014, and till now it's been already running 4 years. And the beneficial that we are achieved now is we can save about 9.6